Hi guys, it's Alicia. I'm from Purple Lily Art Studio. I'm a colored pencil and mixed media art, and this is episode 4 of How to Improve as an Artist. And this episode we are talking about copying other artists. Now, a lot of you are thinking, what do you mean copy other artists? I don't mean copy their work and sell it as your own, or copy their work and claim it as yours. I mean, this is for your personal learning and your personal improvement. Okay, this art is probably art that no one is going to see unless you want to share it and say, "Look, I tried to replicate Degas' ballerina." Okay, so the importance, in my opinion, of copying other artists. It helps you see form and harmony and color and shape and line in a great artist perspective. So in my drawing class in college several years ago, my instructor brought up Degas. She brought up one of the Lady in the Bath and then one of some of the ballerinas. And we had to look at these images and try to replicate them. And we had to focus on Degas' use of line. We had to focus on his composition. Where in the picture was the head of the ballerina placed? Where were her hands placed? How did it fill the space? The use of color. Degas' ballerina is very soft with lots of blues and grays and kind of a creamy yellow color, with that white. So we were really focusing on those aspects of the art while we were recreating. I did one of both of Degas, the Lady in the Bath and the ballerina. And I loved recreating these drawings. It was a lot of fun. I really fell in love with pastel as a medium. I'm not using that right now in my artwork, but I would love to get that back incorporated into my style. I also, later on, because I feel like you need to continue to copy other artists' work, I did a study with one of my students of Monet, and she loved Monet, so we did his lily pond. So here is my copy, my image of my replica of his water lily water pond. That's not the name of it, but you know what I'm saying. Doing Monet was actually harder than doing Degas because with the Impressionist style and the painting, I had to figure out how to build the painting up. Did he start with a darker background and add the lights on top? Did he, just start? I don't know. It was a hard process for me to figure out. So I had to work my way through figuring out how he created this picture so that I could recreate it. It was a lot of fun to do with my student too. So you're going to have a lot of fun copying other artists and figuring out how they saw the artwork and the images that they were trying to create. Now, so what I want for you this month is to find an artist. It doesn't have to be one of the greats from before. It can be one of the artists that you respect and like now. And I want you to find a piece of their artwork, figure out what medium they use, and try to recreate their piece of art in the style that they have it. Once you've done that, once you've looked at their form, at their composition, at the colors that they use, the lines that they use, once you've tried to figure all that out and replicate it, I want you to think about, what did I like about this process? What did I like about the way they compose their artwork? Do I like their color choices? Do I like their line work? Ask yourself all of these questions because this is going to make you think, and this is going to start building your style and the way you want to create art. So that's what I have for you today. Find some artists, several of them, one from the Renaissance period or a pop artist if that's what you like, or one of the new watercolor artists. Try something new. Get out of your comfort zone and try to replicate their art. Then you can find a picture that you want to create that's not their image and try to do that picture. Say you want to do like a flower. Maybe you want to do the flower in an impressionist style. How can you use their style, that artist's style, to create your subject matter? So think about that this month and practice copying other artists' style and see how you can incorporate things that you've learned from that process into your art. So until next time, let's keep creating together.